Today's lesson is called Honey Badgers, Fierce and Fearless. Hello, everyone. My name is Jeff.
And my name is Helen.
We're back once again, and we're talking about the honey badger once again. Last time we learned some amazing facts about the honey badger. Yes, the honey badger. What a sweet name. Sweet like honey, right? Wrong. Maybe the name is sweet and kind of cute, but the honey badger is not a cute and cuddly animal. It might look like it from afar, let's say. It might look cute if you see it in the wild. But when the honey badger is hungry, this becomes an extremely fierce creature. And not only are they fierce, they're also extremely fearless. Okay, in Africa there, a land filled with crazy, dangerous animals. No animal there or anywhere else is as courageous as the honey badger. The honey badger will take on beehives, will take on lions, will take on poisonous snakes. No problem. They'll take all of these animals on without a problem.
Right, and they don't do these things for sport, of course. They need to be always hunting, and they need to be fierce and fearless and ferocious because they need to eat. They have very fast metabolisms, so they need to constantly eat in order to maintain their energy so that they can continue hunting and eating and so on.
There you go. All right, folks, with that, it's time for us to take a short break, but don't go away. When we come back, we'll be learning more about the honey badger.
Few things seem to hurt a honey badger, and people have often wondered why. It turns out that the secret to honey badgers' exceptional toughness is their skin. A honey badger's skin is so thick that it can resist knives, spears, and arrows. At the same time, it's also very loose, which allows them to twist around and attack any animals that manage to get hold of them. The only safe place to grab a honey badger is at the back of its neck, but you probably wouldn't want to get that close.
各位好，第一部分我们看到单字 exceptional， 这个字是形容词，指杰出的、卓越的、特殊的。例如Alice is an exceptional guitar player who often plays with famous singers. Alice 是名杰出的吉他手，经常与知名的歌手合作。另外，补充这个字的名词 exception, E-X-C-E-P-T-I-O-N, exception 指例外、除外。举例来说 All science reports are due on Friday, and there will be no exceptions. 所有科学报告截至本周五，没有例外。再来，我们看到名词 toughness， 有韧性、坚韧的意思。例如 This boxer is known for his toughness in the boxing ring. 这名拳击手在赛场上以他坚毅不扰的性格出名。另外，补充这个字形容词 tough， 指强悍的、刚强的、不屈不挠的。我们可以说 Brian is tougher than you think, so you don't need to worry about him.Brian 比你想象中还坚强，所以你不用担心他。接着我们看到片语 get hold of something， 表示抓到、得到点点点。例如 Cindy got hold of the new iPhone before anyone in her class had one. Cindy 拿到新推出的苹果手机比教室里任何人还早。另外补充一个相关片语 catch hold of， 指抓住、拿住、握住点点点。我们可以说The young man threw the rope and the kid caught hold of it. 那名年轻人把绳子扔过去，孩子一把就抓住了。
So honey badgers have other qualities as well. We've seen that they have sharp teeth and sharp claws and they're courageous, but these qualities make them good at attacking other animals. What if they're attacked by animals? So how do they defend themselves? And here in the first sentence, it says, few things seem to hurt a honey badger, and people have often wondered why. It turns out that the secret to honey badgers' exceptional toughness is their skin. So this isn't something that's apparent that you can obviously easily see when you look at a picture of a honey badger because they're very hairy. They almost look like skunks, even though they're a little bit bigger than skunks. They have black fur and on their backs is a strip of white fur. So you can't really see how tough their skin is, but it's actually very tough.
Yeah, and they kind of look cute, but that look, it's only on the surface, okay? Deep in the core of the honey badger is a fierce and reckless and courageous monster. And all jokes aside, maybe it's not a monster, but boy, is the honey badger ever scary. Apparently they can attack anything and survive. They always seem to survive, and this has led people to think, hey, how can the honey badger do this? And apparently it has to do with the exceptional toughness of their skin. By the way, if something is tough, okay, that thing is very durable, okay? A tough person can go through a lot before they give up. Now, if you are tough, people can say that you are tough, or they can say that you have a lot of toughness. Yeah, tough would be the adjective. Toughness would be the noun. And here the skin of the honey badger is exceptionally tough. Yeah, here we have the word exceptional as well. We're talking about exceptional toughness. If something is exceptional, by the way, it stands out, okay? It stands out big time compared to something else.
Right. So as an example sentence for toughness, I could say that the toughness of leather makes the material good for making shoes and bags. And that's why we have a lot of leather goods, because the toughness of this material makes it good for a lot of things that we use. Now, in the case of the honey badger, a honey badger skin is so thick that it can resist knives, spears, and arrows. So it virtually cannot be punctured. It can't be attacked. Nothing that you stick in it, whether it's a knife or an arrow or a spear. By the way, a spear is a long weapon. It's like a stick with a sharp end. Even if you try to stick a spear into the skin of a honey badger, it just won't penetrate. The skin is so tough.
It just won't work. Their skin is exceptionally tough. The skin of a honey badger is so thick that it can resist pretty much anything. By the way, if you can resist something, that means you can defend yourself against that thing successfully. If someone attacks you, let's say, and you resist that attack, that means you defended yourself. You were able to win in a fight, let's say. So here, the honey badger's skin, knives aren't going to work. Spears aren't going to work. Arrows aren't going to work. Bee stings aren't going to work. The fangs of venomous snakes are not going to work. Basically, the honey badger sounds indestructible.
That's right. And so the skin is very thick, but that's not all, because the skin of the honey badger is both thick and loose. So when you have loose skin, it allows you to do certain things. In the case of the honey badger, it allows them to twist around and attack any animals that manage to get hold of them. So let's say they are pinned down by a lion, they're against the ground and they can't move, but actually they can, because their skin is so loose that they're able to twist around and get away from the grip of the lion. And because they have very loose skin, it's also not a good idea to grab hold of them. In fact, it says here, the only safe place to grab a honey badger is at the back of its neck. But you probably won't want to get that close. And that's true. I probably don't have any intentions in the near future to go grab a honey badger anywhere, even if it's in the back of its neck.
Yeah, ask yourself this question. After all that we've learned about the honey badger, Helen, why would you want to get a hold of one? Okay, and here we're not talking about calling them on the phone. Yeah. Sorry, Mr. Honey Badger, I tried to call you at the office and at home, but I wasn't able to get a hold of you. Here we're being more literal. Yeah, here's the question. Why would you want to get a hold of a honey badger?
I guess if you knew nothing about the honey badger, you didn't have all of this information, and you just saw one in front of you, you would say, oh, how cute. Let me get a hold of it.
Let's grab this ferocious beast. Let's grab it. Let's get a hold of it. What a great idea, right? No, wrong. Leave it alone. Don't get close if you can help it.
That's right. I certainly am not going to touch a honey badger if it comes across my path.
Me neither. All right, folks, with that, it's time for us to take a short break, but don't go away. When we come back, we'll have some more about the honey badger for you.
Similar to skunks, honey badgers are able to send enemies running by releasing a foul-smelling substance when they are in danger. Some people believe that this substance also has a calming effect on bees, allowing the badgers to more easily gain access to their favorite treats.
第二部分，我们看到一个单字 foul， 这个字是形容词，指恶臭的、难闻的。举例来说 ，A foul smell came out from Peter's refrigerator。一股恶臭从 Peter 的冰箱里飘出来。另外，这个字除了上面的意思，还可以指恶劣的、辱骂性的，像是 You should never use foul language when you talk to children。跟孩子说话时，绝对不可以用辱骂的字眼。再来，我们看到名词 access， 指接近、使用的权利。例如 Only people who work at this company can access the cafeteria in the basement。只有本公司的员工可以使用地下室的自助餐厅。另外，补充这个字的形容词 accessible， A-C-C-E-S-S-I-B-L-E accessible 用来指可进入的、可接近的。我们可以说 That hotel in the mountains was accessible only by car。 那间山中旅馆只能靠开车才能抵达。
So we're talking about the honey badger, and we know that it has very tough skin that's also loose, which allows it to move around very easily. And the honey badger has another very important and special quality, and that has to do with the way honey badgers smell. It says here, similar to skunks. In fact, they not only look like skunks a bit, but they have another similarity to skunks. Honey badgers are able to send enemies running by releasing a foul-smelling substance when they are in danger.
There you go. So they are similar to skunks, okay? I think we all know what skunks look like, okay? Honey badgers and skunks, they do have some similarities to one another, but this is not just skin deep. Not only do they look like skunks, they can also release a foul-smelling substance. Yeah, in North America, if you see a skunk in the wild, stay away. If that skunk sprays you, you are going to stink for a long time.
Right, and the word foul here basically means bad, and it's often used with smells. So you can say a foul-smelling substance. But foul can also be used with other words such as foul weather, which means bad weather, or you could be in a foul mood, which means you're in a bad mood. So honey badgers can give off this foul smell when they're in danger, but actually not all creatures think that this is a foul smell that the honey badger gives off. Some people believe that this substance also has a calming effect on bees, allowing the badgers to more easily gain access to their favorite treats. So bees aren't really bothered by the smell of the honey badger. They actually become more relaxed, laid back when they smell it, almost like they're doing yoga.
So there you go. Don't mess with a badger. The thing might attack you back, okay? It might spray you with something foul-smelling so that you'll stink to high heavens. Yeah, don't do this unless maybe you're a bee. Maybe if you're a bee and you attack a honey badger, the honey badger will spray you, but you won't find the substance that they're emitting foul-smelling. You might actually think it smells good. It might make you feel calm. How about that? Yes, some people believe that this substance also has a calming effect on bees, which is pretty cool. And this allows the badgers to more easily gain access to their favorite treats. Now, here we have the word access. If you can access something, you can get to that thing. Now, here, you can access something or you can get access to something. If you get access to that thing, you're given entry to that thing, okay? That thing has been made available to you and you can go and get it.
Right. For instance, I can say this room is off access to the public. So the public can't get into this room because maybe it's only for workers in that situation. So we have learned that honey badgers have a lot of tricks up their sleeves. They can give off foul smells. They have a loose and tough skin that allows them to escape from animals and also to protect themselves. And that's not all. Actually, they have just one more quality that makes them unique.
How about that? And we'll learn about that right after a short break. So don't go away. We'll be back soon.
When strength and skills aren't enough to get the honey badger what it wants, It uses its brains. Amazingly, honey badgers have been seen using tools to get to prey beyond their reach. So if you ever run across one of these creatures, step back and give it some respect. It certainly won't back away from you.
第三部分，我们看到片语 run across 表示偶然碰见、遇上，像是 I ran across several of my old friends when I was in the airport. 我在机场里偶遇几个老朋友。另外补充一个相关片语 come across or upon 指偶然遇到、碰巧看见。我们可以说 Tammy came across a signed copy of the book she was looking for at a flea market. Tammy 在跳蚤市场碰巧看见她一直在找的一本签名书。
So let's dive right into the next section. It says here, when strength and skills aren't enough to get the honey badger what it wants, it uses its brains. So the honey badger doesn't have only incredible physical traits, but it's also smart. It uses its brains to get what it wants. Now, how does it use its brain?
Well, that's what we're going to learn about next. Get this. Amazingly, honey badgers have been seen using tools to get to prey beyond their reach. How about that? If that's not evidence of a highly functioning animal, I don't know what is. Yes, honey badgers use tools. Now, generally, only higher animals like humans and chimpanzees and stuff like that are capable of using tools, but in this particular situation, a honey badger has been known to use tools to get to prey that is beyond their reach. So if they can't grab it with their bodies, they'll get it with a tool. Anyways, here we've got the word prey, P-R-E-Y. Here we're not talking to God or asking God for something. That would be P-R-A-Y. P-R-E-Y is food that an animal eats. Now, let's be specific. If you are a predator, you hunt other animals, and the animals that you eat are known as prey. So you have predators and then prey.
Right, so common prey are rabbits and deer because they are often the animals that are eaten by predators in the jungle. So honey badgers use another quality that they have to get at prey, which is they use their brains, they can use tools. So if you ever run across one of these creatures, if you ever come across by accident, meet a honey badger by chance, step back and give it some respect. So don't mess with it. Don't try to make fun of it or touch it or pet it or say, I love you or anything. Give it some respect. Give it room.
Yeah, if you encounter a honey badger in the wild, it's probably best for you to back away slowly. Why? Well, it certainly won't back away from you. If you try to fight, it's not going to back down. It'll fight you back or spray you with something foul-smelling. So no matter what, you're not going to win when you face a honey badger, so don't even try. All right, folks, with that, our lesson is in the books, and it's time for you guys to hear from the Chinese teacher.
各位同学大家好，我是 Hanny。 我们来看今天的文法重点。课文一开始提到，似乎没有什么东西可以伤害蜜獾，那这到底是什么原因呢？课文接着说 It turns out that the secret to honey badgers' exceptional toughness is their skin. 原来蜜獾格外强悍的秘密出在于它们的皮肤。好，句子里面的片语turn out 它是指原来怎么样怎么样，结果是怎么样怎么样，它可以用来带出某件事情的发展或是最终的结果。那常见的用法是 It turns out 加上 that 子句，或者是主词 turn out to be 加名词或形容词。举例来说 The movie turned out to be a huge success. 结果那个电影非常成功。好，另外 turn out 它也有现身出席的意思，后面可以接 for 加活动，或是接不定词。例如 Hundreds of people turned out for the event. 有上百个人参加那场活动。好，接着读到课文第三部分的第二句，他说 Amazingly, honey badgers have been seen using tools to get to prey beyond their reach. 惊人的是，蜜獾曾经被目睹用工具来接近难以取得的猎物。句子里面这个 have been seen using， 它是感官动词 see 的现在完成式的被动语态。好，那我们就顺便来学感官动词的被动语态用法。感官动词就是指看、听、闻、感觉之类的动词，像是 see, watch, hear, smell 等等。那用法是感官动词加受词加受词补语。这个受词补语你可以用原形动词、现在分词或是过去分词，可是这三种用法的意义不同。那我们就以感官动词 see 来举例，看看这三种用法的意义，还有它们的被动语态句型。好，第一个是 see加受词加原形动词，这个句型是强调看到过程或是事实。那么被动句型是要用 be seen to 加原形动词。举例来说 Jane saw the boy steal the bicycle. Jane 看到那个男孩在偷脚踏车。好，那么这个句子呢，它是在表达强调看到这个过程，强调看到这个事实了。好，那我们把它改成被动句，可以说 The boy was seen to steal the bicycle by Jane. 那个男孩被 Jane 看到在偷脚踏车。好，第二个句型 see 加受词加现在分词，这是强调看到动作正在进行。好，那它的被动句型要写作 be seen 加上动词 ing 加上现在分词。好，例如 Someone saw Henry kissing another girl. 有人看到 Henry 亲吻别的女孩。好，那这个句的被动句你可以把它改成 Henry was seen kissing another girl. Henry 被看见亲吻别的女孩。好，那么第三种句型是 see 加受词加上 PP 过去分词，这表示受词的被动状态。那它的被动句型要写作 be seen 加上过去分词。例如 Someone saw the cat trapped in the tree. 有人看见那只猫被困在树上。那被动句可以改成 The cat was seen trapped in a tree. 那只猫被看见困在树上。好，以上是今天重点整理，我们回顾今天的单字吧。
Exceptional. I can tell from reading Jerry's work that he has an exceptional way with words. Toughness. Jeans were originally used as work pants because of the toughness of the material. Spear. One of the earliest human weapons was likely the spear, which was mainly used for hunting and fishing. Foul. As I lifted the lid of the trash can to throw something inside, a foul odor came out of it. Access. This neighborhood has easy access to banks, supermarkets, and public transportation. Prey. Cats are known to play with their prey before eating it.
Discussion Starter starts now!
All right, everyone, now it's time for our discussion starter. Hey, Helen, if the honey badger is the fiercest animal, what do you think is the second fiercest?
I think the second fiercest is the lion. It's almost as fierce as the honey badger because it is also fearless and it's fierce and it's a primary predator in the jungle.
There you go. Now, since great white sharks eat pretty much everything that swims, including human beings when they're on surfboards and stuff like that, since the great white shark is such an amazing predator, I think the great white shark is the second fiercest animal on Earth. Okay, everyone. With that, today's article is now complete. But, as always, we sure hope that you guys have enjoyed reading along with us. Anyways, I'm Jeff.
I'm Helen.
See you next time.